Hey everybody, my name is Hayden Lapiana, the interior defensive line and running back scout with Film is Art, and today we're going to be watching Ohio State running back Quinshon Judkins. But before we do, I'd like to ask if you guys could just please like and subscribe. It really helps us a lot. Without further ado, let's get it. To start, I'll give some quick background on Judkins. In high school, he was rated a 3-star prospect and the top running back in Alabama. Standing at 6 foot flat and 219 pounds, he's the ideal size for a 3-down running back in today's NFL. He attended Ole Miss and started in his next 26 straight games, where he ran the ball 545 times for 2,725 yards and 31 touchdowns. Quick side note, his yards per carry dipped from 5.7 to 4.3 from 2022 to 2023 respectively. That being said, given his accolades, he's clearly still recognized as one of the best running backs in college football. For all of the plays that I show you today, we'll watch the play once together, and then we'll go back and I'll talk about the things that I like and dislike. Here, you see Judkins lined up on the 42-yard line towards the back left corner of your screen. When most people see this play, they would typically write it off as just a good run and leave it at that. The issue is, Judkins is doing so much more than just running forwards. When he gets the handoff, he patiently uses vision to identify that the primary gap is plugged and to find a secondary running lane. He fluidly changes directions and accelerates through the crease and into the second level of the defense. He gets skinny quickly, holds the ball tightly with both hands, and finishes physically downhill. On this play, Judkins is lined up on the right side of the quarterback on the 40-yard line, or the far left of your screen. This is obviously a great run, and it really showcases Judkins' playmaking ability. First, he uses his vision to see that the pulling guard doesn't seal his block and that he has open space to the outside. He shows excellent acceleration as he flips his hips and is at full speed almost immediately. Furthermore, he understands when to bounce runs, and his combination of vision, change of direction, and explosiveness lends him to be lethal when doing so. Lastly, he uses his hands to keep defenders off of his body. Here, Judkins is on the top right of your screen, lined up on the right side of the quarterback at the 11-yard line. The first thing that I want you to notice is Judkins' explosiveness through the primary gap. He's at full speed as soon as he gets the handoff because he sees that the hole is already forming. This play also highlights his incredible contact balance as he gets hit by several defenders but manages to stay on his feet and work for positive yardage before ultimately getting brought down. This time, Judkins is lined up on the left side of the quarterback at the 28-yard line. He's also on the left side of your screen. This play shows just how dynamic Judkins is as an athlete. He patiently presses the line of scrimmage, but runs out of time and tries to break through a couple blockers. This causes him to lose balance, which he regains quickly and transitions back into a runner even more quickly. Lastly, he finishes the run physically downhill. On this play, Judkins is actually split out wide. He's on the top of your screen at the 48-yard line. Right away, I have to acknowledge that this is a well-designed play to scheme Judkins open. It works. That being said, it shows that he can be very effective in the receiving game. He understands that he'll have separation, so he just sits a few yards off the line of scrimmage. Furthermore, he reaches out away from his body and catches with his hands. Then, he transitions to a runner quickly and smoothly. However, something to note is that he clearly seeks out contact, which can be both a positive and a negative. At the end of this play, he could have ran down the sideline for extra yards, but instead runs away from the sideline and lowers his pads. Luckily, he made it out of bounds because this was towards the end of the first half. This is easily one of my favorite plays that I'm going to show you today because it shows a skill set that is typically underdeveloped in running backs when they come into the league. Judkins is lined up to the left of the quarterback on the 26-yard line, or on the far right of your screen. As a running back, pass protection is something that will get you snaps and keep you on rosters. On this play, Judkins showcases that he's already an excellent pass blocker. He immediately starts looking for someone to block and identifies the blitzing linebacker on his right. He smoothly moves to a spot to keep his body in front of the quarterback and engages with great leverage and physicality. Furthermore, he uses his hands to block, which shows that he already has a good technique. Quinshon Judkins is a dynamic 3-down bell cow back that's a true threat on every single play through both the rushing and receiving attack. His weaknesses are a bit nitpicky, but it's hard to find flaws in such a great player. I have a first-round grade on Judkins, and he's firmly my running back 1 going into the season. With exceptional athleticism, polished technical skills, and even more room to develop, Judkins projects to be an impact player from his very first snap.